So hello, good afternoon. Okay, so today we want to look at trigonometric ratios. So the trigonometric ratios, um, first is that when we look at this triangle is called a right-angled triangle. Why is it a right-angled triangle? It's a right angle because of this particular angle. This angle is called right angle, which is angle 90 degree. This angle is 90 degree. You see this angle, whenever it is in a triangle, then that triangle is called right angled triangle. Now, then if there is an angle that is specified as theta in that triangle, then the side that is facing that side that is facing it is called the opposite. So we usually represent as y or opposites. While the side that is adjacent, or that is the next side after that, or let's say, okay, we have identified the opposites. The side that is facing this 90 degree, you see this 90 degree is the largest angle in the triangle. Yeah, so these other triangles, they are less than 90 degree. So that 90 degree is the largest angle. The side that is facing the 90 degree is called the hypotenuse. 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 While the third side is called the adjacent. This third side is called the adjacent. So once we have been able to identify the hypotenuse and the opposite, it's easy for us to identify the adjacent. Right? Okay. So now there is a particular um, formula, a way for us to really understand, really put this in memory. We use what we call SOH-CAH-TOA. Now, what is SOH-CAH-TOA? This SOH-CAH-TOA is a way of representing the ratio in this right-angle triangle. Now, we have a trig ratio. The three common trig ratio that we have are the sine theta, cos theta, and tan theta. Those are the three ratios that we have, right? Now, you see, this it represents, this S represents so, this C represents ka, while this T represents tan, right? Now, this O here, it stands for sine theta is equal to, this O stands for opposites all over hypotenuse, right? Then this cos theta, this is cos theta, it stands for adjacent all over hypotenuse. While this tan theta stands for opposites all over adjacent. So these are ratios. That's why we call them ratios. So opposite over hypotenuse is a ratio. So it means sine theta is opposite here is y, hypotenuse is r. So it's going to be y all over r. The ratio of y over r. Then this cos theta is what? Adjacent over hypotenuse, which is going to be x all over r. Right? And then the tan theta, which is opposite over adjacent, is going to be y all over x. So this is the beginning of our formula. So that is the first thing we need to understand here, right? Okay. Now, if we decide to, for instance, divide this one by this, what are we going to get? Sine theta all over cos theta. What are we going to get? is going to be y over r divided by x over r. And that's going to be y over r times r over x. Right? R will cancel r. That is, division will turn to multiplication. And this fraction will be inverted. So this is now going to be y over x, which is equivalent to what? This tan theta. So it means sine theta over cos theta is equals to tan theta. So this is sine theta is all over cos theta is equal to what? Tan theta. So this is one of our formula that we need to know. This is where it is coming from, right? Okay, now another thing we should also note that here is that another thing we should take note here is that if you look at this one is x, this is r, and this is y, this is theta. Now, in our right-hand triangle, there is a theorem that is called Pythagoras theorem. And that theorem says that r squared is equals to x squared plus y squared. This is Pythagoras theorem. So in this Pythagoras theorem, it relates the sides, right? Okay. Now, from here, we know that we can find x. What is x from here, from this particular equation? X is what? X is r cos theta, right? And what is y? Y is r sine theta, right? So if we put this in this equation, what are we going to get? R squared is going to be r cos theta square plus r sine theta square, right? So this is going to be r square cos square theta plus r square sine square theta, right? So this is now going to be what? R square is common here. We can bring it out. R square cos square theta plus sine square theta, right? Now, if you look at this very well, r square can cut r square, and that means r square cos that means cos square theta plus sine square theta is equal to 1. So it means this is going to cos this, right? So it means cos square theta plus sine square theta is equals to 1. So this is now one of our formula again. We should take note of all these formula. Cos square theta plus sine square theta is equals to 1. So we should take note of this. Cos square theta plus sine square theta is equals to 1. Now this part